Good morning, Va'era Ela Avos. That Hashem appeared himself to the Avos. This is not just a sign that it's going to happen to us, but it's a sign that makes it happen to us. That God appears himself to us. Not only it's an inheritance that goes over to children, but it makes it for us. Like we see with Avraham Avinu, that he went to the width and length of Eretz Yisrael, and that's how he conquered it for us. He was constantly going throughout the whole Eretz Yisrael, conquering it for us. So in Avos Hashem, what's the idea of the Avos? The first thing is, we look at the general aspect of Jewish people is Ava, Yira, and passion. Love of God, fear of God, passion, Rachamim, Torah. And we see this in our Avodah of this in the world. We had 3 Batei Mikdashes. The first Beis HaMikdash was Ava. It was complete. David and Shlomo, complete. Shlomo sat on the throne of God. It was 15 generations. The name of Yud Kei, that's a Shleimus. Second Beis HaMikdash was Yitzchak. Gevura, strength and limitation. Stringency is missing 5 things. The second Beis HaMikdash. And the third Beis HaMikdash is Yaakov, which Yaakov is a Nachala Beli Mitzarim. It's a land without any boundaries. And that is also in our Avodah when we look at Kriyas Shema. The first parsha of Shema is Ava, love to Hashem, v'ahavta es Hashem Elokecha. The second one is Yitzchak, Shmiya, listening. And then the last parsha is Yaakov. So in every aspect of our lives, we have the 3 Avos with us. And you should not think that, wait a second, they did it and it's enough. But we have to accomplish it also. And as it says, there's no greater service to God as davening, which is Avas Hashem. Which that is Avram, is called Avram Oyavi. And that is also the love of God that we have that's instilled in us since Avraham Avinu. We have Avas Hashem. But sometimes it's concealed. Like in time of Golus, we don't have the great revelation of God. Like the Avos. But it's here, but it's only concealed. Just like a child. When he is in the womb of the mother, he has all his limbs, even his hair and his nails. That shows he's complete, but it's hidden. That's why Golus is compared to pregnancy, that everything is concealed. We have a neshama. We have Avas Hashem. We love Hashem. We fear God and everything else, but it's concealed. That is Golus. When the child is born, that is Geula. So our job is to bring it out in the most revealed sense. Now, how does Avram's work have an accomplishment on us? Because Avram comes from Me'ever Hanar. He comes from the other side. He's above Seder Shtalshlus. He is Midos. Midos means excitement. You're very excited. Moichin means relaxed. And Moichin, so Midas is very loud and everything else. But Moichin is more relaxed, which that is Bittul. When someone loves Hashem, it's someone that loves Hashem. But Moichin is Bittul. V'nachnu ma, that was Moshe Rabbeinu. He had Bittul. So the Avis are Midas, and Moshe Rabbeinu is Chachma, Moichin. That's the difference between a Ben and an Eved. A Ben it's revealed, and it's a Yesh Misha Ayev, a child. He takes up space in your world, a child. And that is basically the Avodas Hashem of Abba. Eved, on the other hand, is Kabbalah soil. Whatever the master says, I do. That reaches much higher. So in the time of the Beis HaMikdash, we were in the level of a Ben to Hashem. We had Avas Hashem and Yiras Hashem. Revelation of God was throughout the whole Beis HaMikdash. Different levels you saw. Nowadays, like an Eved. And that's why Dafka in these times we accomplished the Beis HaMikdash, Hashlishi, which that is the Torah, Yaakov Avinu, Nachla B'li Mitzarim, an inheritance without any limitations. And that's why the Gula Amitis Vashlema is based on Torah, Matan Torah. And the reason for that is because by Matan Torah was Me'ein Olam Haba. So through mitzvahs we accomplished the Midos. Through learning Torah, Pnimis HaTorah, you reach Moichin. So Baruch Hashem, we're not just by Midas anymore. We probably took care of our Midas already. That's the 7 nations, 7 Midas. The Keni Krizi Kadmoni is when Mashiach comes. Then we'll have Moichin Be'etzem. But nowadays we prepare ourselves by learning Pnimis HaTorah. And have Bittul to Hashem. And that Bittul comes out Dafka through Avdus. That means even though we don't have the great revelation, even if we don't see the revelation of God as a Ben, that we are like a child of God, we should be in a higher level. On the level of Avdus, Midos. And Be'ez Hashem will go towards the Gula Amitis Vashlema. But let's learn Torah, have bittul to Hashem, and do what is needed. And we have the koyach of Avraham Avinu, Yitzchak Avinu, Yaakov Avinu. And we should go towards the Gula Amitis V'Ashlema. Today is the Chodesh Shvat, which Moshe Rabbeinu explained the whole Torah into 70 languages. For what? That in our times we should have the capability of translating Torah into 70 different languages. And Be'ez Hashem will have Moshe Rabbeinu Imaim, Aaron HaKohen Imaim, and all the Nesiim and Rebbeim and Tzadikim of the previous generations, and our Eifen of Eira El Avraham. The idea we will see it with our own eyes. May our eyes see. B'shuvcha l'tzion berachamim. That when we return to Tzion, Yishalayim berachamim. It should be takef miyad mamash now with the revelation of Mashiach. Takef miyad mamash now. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever.